Hello everyone. It's a very pleasant Sunday afternoon. However, I'm a bit concerned about a thing which is doing the rounds on social media right now about Sangai festival. You know, there's a big debate going on social media and other platforms about whether an international music band should be invited during Sangai festival or not. And some people are even questioning about whether Sangai festival itself should be organized or not. Right? But I'm not going to give any opinion about whether it's right or wrong, given the condition of the state over the last 2.5 years. Right. But I'm more concerned about the fact that people of my state, of course, I'm talking about Manipur, right? People of my state are still in confusion whether our state is at war, whether our state is at peace, or whether everything is all right or not. They're still in confusion. It sounds or it seems like that because of the debate that's going on there about the music extravaganza or about the Sangai festival, right? So now let's just throw a random question whether Sangai festival with musical extravaganza should be organized or not. Okay, so the answer would be no and yes, because there will be two answers coming up from two different sets of people with different mindsets, right? Let me explain this. For those people who would say no to Sangai festival with musical extravaganza would be explaining things like we have so many people who are struggling like anything. We have more than 60,000 people who are homeless because of the war in our own state, right? And we have so many people who are even struggling to have a square of meal a day, right? So when we have so many people suffering like this in our state, why should we be celebrating like anything as if there is no tomorrow? That will be the kind of explanation for those people who would say no to Sangai festival, right? And the other group of people would be like, yes, Sangai festival with music extravaganza should be there. The reason being, even after the outbreak of the war between two communities, there have been other music concerts, there have been other events being organized here and there, especially in the valley areas. So now, why should we be questioning Sangai festival? Why shouldn't there be a musical extravaganza during Sangai festival? Why should people have issue with this? After all, Sangai festival is a cultural event. This will promote our culture to the world, right? And again, when so many people are already struggling economically, if we have this event, then this will give at least some opportunity to at least a few thousand people to earn, right? Something is better than nothing. And again, on top of that, people are already stressed out. People are in depression. So why shouldn't we get an opportunity to relax a bit, right? Why shouldn't we move on with some positive mindset, right? So these are the kind of explanations people may come up from both ends, which I find as equally valid in some way or other, in their own ways, right? They have their own reason, both sides. That's the very reason I mentioned in the beginning of this video that I won't be able to comment anything about this, whether it's right or wrong to organize this Sangai festival or the music extravaganza or whatever it is, right? So what do you guys think about this? Please drop your opinion in the comment section along with the reason. Why do you think that this should be organized or this shouldn't be organized, right? Thank you everyone. See you in the next video. Take care guys.